Well, hi there, everybody, and good Tuesday morning too. Meteorologist Travis Klineski here. We're going to be looking at a very quiet day for today. In fact, a very warm day ahead of our system that we've been talking about for a couple of days now. That's going to bring some major impacts to parts of the area for tomorrow. Enjoy today. Now, we are going to be looking at partly to mostly cloudy skies, and a frontal boundary is actually going to sag into the area. That said, it's not going to cool us down too much. Still going to be rather mild up to the north, a little warmer though farther south, and it's going to be more of a wind shift line than anything. But despite partly to mostly cloudy skies, it's going to be nice out there for today. Things will change though overnight tonight. We'll start off first with a chance of rain in the northwest, even a small chance around the Tri-Cities after midnight. Late night really is the better chance here. But I also want to point out that rain snow line in northwestern Nebraska. You're already seeing snow to the northwest. That line is going to transition southeastward during the day tomorrow. I also want to point out these yellow lines. These are isobars. They're equal lines of pressure. And basically, the closer together they get, the stronger the winds get. The farther apart they are, the lighter the winds are. Well, notice how much closer they get as we head into tomorrow. They're going to be the winds are going to be very strong tomorrow. We're talking about wind gusts 50 to 60 miles per hour at times. You combine that with rain, that's a bit of a nuisance. You combine that with snow, that becomes a bigger issue out there. Again, rain in the Tri-Cities, farther to the southeast, either dry conditions or a chance of rain, but then that rain-snow transition here farther to the south, to the northwest here at the noon hour. So it'll be snowing up to the north and to the west during the morning hours here. And at times maybe some heavy snow, and again, combine that with strong winds. You're talking about what could be near or could be whiteout conditions tomorrow. Blizzard conditions, a possibility. We'll see that transition continue to push southeast over time during the afternoon hours. So by the late afternoon, we're talking about a chance of rain changing to snow in the Tri-Cities. We could also see some thunder showers out ahead of that transition from rain to snow. Maybe there could even be some thunder embedded within some of this heavier snowfall here. That transition will continue to push southeastward during the evening hours. So we're starting to see a change over here in the southeast parts of the viewing area during the evening. Some snowfall combined with some strong winds during the evening in the Tri-Cities. The snow will start to wrap up by about midnight or so in the Tri-Cities. We'll still be ongoing to the southeast, although with the time period being much shorter in the southeast, I'm not anticipating as much in way of accumulating snow in those locations. The line's still fairly close together. They'll start to get farther apart as we get towards tomorrow morning, and drier conditions are expected as we get into your Thursday. So again, how much snow are we expecting? You got to factor in things like warm ground temperatures, the temperature at the surface when the snow does start to fall, and again, when exactly does that rain change over to snow. All that being factored in, it looks like the heaviest snows would be in the northern and western parts of the viewing area with this system. I would say 3 to 6 inches of snow, fairly common, maybe locally a little bit higher, especially up in northern Nebraska. Right now, Tri-Cities, I'd say 1 to 2 inches of snowfall, 2 to 4 just in the northwest of the Tri-Cities, and then under an inch farther to the southeast. So with this, that being said though, it's not really about the snowfall totals, at least until you get to the heavier snows to the northwest. It's about those winds combined with the snow that's going to cause a lot of problems. Winter storm watch is already in place here for Wednesday into Wednesday evening across northern and western parts of the viewing area. McCook, Imperial, Lexington, Ord, Broken Bow, North Platte, Gualala, O'Neill, Ainsworth, Valentine, Thedford, in places like that under the winter storm watch, which will eventually be upgraded to a winter storm warning for many of those locations. I would not even be surprised if we're talking blizzard warnings in some spots, and then maybe winter weather advisories here around the Tri-Cities, not out of the question, because the winds are still going to cause problems once we change over to snow late tomorrow afternoon. Of note also later today, red flag warnings in place in northeastern Kansas for that high fire danger. Temperatures today, enjoy them, 60s and 70s up towards the north, warmer out towards the west, upper 70s, lower 80s, upper 70s, low to mid 80s in the south, and to the east, temperatures will top out in the mid to upper 70s to near 80 degrees. So pretty nice weather today. The changes tomorrow, again, it could be a mess anywhere where it's snowing. Travel is not advised for tomorrow. We'll be looking at sunnier conditions on Thursday, still on the cool side, warmer on Friday. A smaller chance of rain and snow here Friday night and Saturday does not look to be as big of a deal compared to what we have in store for tomorrow. And then a warming trend next week, although there's a small chance of some precipitation down in northern Kansas on Easter Sunday. Most of us would be dry and will warm things up heading into early next week. So there's your forecast for today. Again, a lot to talk about, especially getting into tomorrow. I'll have the latest updates throughout the day and into tomorrow on Facebook and Twitter, so keep posted on those. Until next time, I'm meteorologist Travis Klineski, and I hope you have a great day.